All right, welcome back to the Bible Bearded and Bald. This is the second installment in the Life of Christ series. We're looking at Jesus' life chronologically. And the next place that we will look is in the first 4 verses of Luke's Gospel. And in this first section of Luke's Gospel, he sets out the reason for why he wrote the Gospel. Luke was a physician. He addressed this Gospel to a mysterious character named Theophilus. And it's interesting because one of the reasons we know that he also wrote the book of Acts is not just the linguistic factors, but also that he addressed it to the same person, Theophilus. We don't know who this person was, but this is who Luke was writing to. At one time, it's thought that the Gospel of Luke and Acts were one unit together. Sometimes they've been found as bound together. So it tells us that maybe they comprised a single unit. In Luke's prologue, he explains the reason why he wrote his gospel, and it was that he would talk. He was not an eyewitness of Christ, but he wanted to talk to all the eyewitnesses he knew and compile a chronological history of the life of Christ. Something that we're trying to do here on YouTube on the Bible Bearded and Bald. So we'll be looking a lot at Luke's Gospel. Interesting, though, Mark gave him a run for his money on being chronological, because Mark wrote a very chronological Gospel, and he also was not an eyewitness, but worked through the aid of the disciple Peter, according to tradition. So this is part 2 on the life of Christ chronologically.